we can see that the pH level at this level of the water is extremely high, because fish survives up to 4, and if this is 8, it is now double the amount of pH level that fishes can survive into the river. This is a kit donated by JET, which is Jamaica Environmental Trust, and they engage us in a training exercise to determine the temperature of the water, the turbidity, the pH level, and the dissolved oxygen level of the water.
There's a mark inside here, so you can feel the inside of the cup.
What shade are we getting based on your reading?
40.
You're getting 40.
Right. There's the cover.
The top one.
4 ppm.
4 pH.
ppm.
ppm. This jar is about 10 milliliters. So we are testing now for the pH level. So, given the coloration of the water in this little jar here,
Test tube.
the test tube, and you match it now against the coloration on this chart, so you will notice that the green coloration here matches the coloration on the chart, the green coloration on the chart, and this now is a number of 8. It's a number 8. So we can see that the pH level at this level of the water is extremely high, because fish survives up to 4, and if this is 8, it is now double the amount of pH level that fishes can survive into the river. So clearly somebody now has to give an account as to why this high level of pH level at this end of the river. I am about to conduct another testing at another point, which is the point above where the discoloration is coming out of the mountainside into the Rio Cobre River. So this here is clear water coming down, and on the surface of it, no pollution.
So are you saying
Down
that
in the drop.
upstream the turbidity, above where the pollution is, the turbidity is 0?
Right. And below it was 40.
Yes, which is exactly what it's supposed to be, 0.
We are now going to be testing for dissolved oxygen
Upstream.
upstream.
Yes.
The dissolved oxygen here is between 0 and 4. If you look at the coloration, between 0 and 4. Whereas where we did the testing a while ago, it was 4, which was where the source was coming out. This is above the source, so you can see this. This is quite normal.
This would have been upstream.
Yes.
So it has not got to the point where we'd have seen the effect of this pollution downstream, like say in the gorge in the Kent Village area, where quite often we see the dead fish when we have this level of pollution. Are you telling me that it has not reached there yet? Is it because of the low tide or whatever the case might be? I don't know. You tell me.
It could very well be, but remember last week we had a fish kill down in the Gregory Park area, and NEPA has done their testing and their sampling, and they have still to disclose the source of that fish kill. So we have seen evidence. For example, the lilies. These are natural indicators. The lilies from the Bogwa Bridge going down to the old dam head. All of those lilies have started to quail up. Now this is grossly unusual, because those type of lilies, they love the water, and as long as they are on the water along with sunshine, they only flourish. But right now, if you look on it, you can see that the lilies coming from down there are burnt up. So that, in my view, is an indication that the water downstream is experiencing some level of compromisation as a result of this kind of leakage into the river.
Some tests were done here this morning, and they are internationally approved tests, and it has shown that there is a high level of pollution in the water. from this area where it runs out of the rock into the Rio Cobre. Where do you think this is coming from?
To my knowledge, it would be coming from Windalco. Reason being, whenever time they have the spill, the smell, and the effect, and also the debris that leave on the rocks, that's just the same.
What is the effect of this pollution to the residents in this area who have to use the Rio Cobre for fishing purposes and also drinking water, and some people swim in the river?
I don't think it's good for our health to even swim in the water right now, because as you can see, above where it's the water coming from under the earth, you can see some little small fish, and below there's none. So if you go downstream and you see a few fish, it's like where some other spring come out, you'll find one or a few fish there trying to survive.
Yeah. But we haven't seen a major fish kill in this area, especially along the Kent Village area. You have any idea why, with this level of pollution, we haven't seen that fish kill as yet?
Based on my knowledge, once the water travels under the earth, it can filter before it reach here. So the effect where it have, it's not going to be that strong more than it's going to do the damage like right here where it come out. But like for it to go down further, you have a lot of spring. So basically it's going to dissolve. It's not going to be as strong as right here or when it come down from the river head.